go. Past thorn and ash and snow. Maps are burned, but we don't slow. We fight for tales untold. Bound forevermore. Boots hit the ground like war. Shields clash, we beg for more. Hearts like thunder, breath like flame. Call our names, ignite the lore. We're bound forevermore. We're bound forever. No crown, no guide, no peace. Just storm winds off the east. Dragons sleep beneath our feet. We sing through shattered teeth. Bound forevermore. Scars are the map we wore. March till we find the core. Eyes like fire, fists like stone. No way back, no second door. We're bound forevermore. One step, all in. One They were locked up for a reason. But the world ran out of heroes. So now, you roll with what you got. Kicking down doors with a holy grin. Silver tongues and a dozen sins. Wrong side of justice, right side of fate. No time to ask, we're already late. We ain't your chosen, we ain't your knight, but we shine damn bright when the world ignites. And we roll for trouble, we play to win. Out of the sails and into the spin. We're taking chances, bending fate. The last bad call on heaven's slate. Roll for trouble, that's our cue. You want a miracle? We'll do. Hey. Knight lost his banner but swings just fine. Rogue's got charm and a five-step crime. Druids growling and warlocks curse. Clerics smiling, which is the worst. Call us mad, call us last, but we hit back hard and we hit back fast. We roll for trouble, we play to win. Out of the sails and into the spin. We're taking chances, bending fate. The last bad call on heaven's slate. Roll for trouble, that's our cue. You want a miracle? We'll do. Hey, hey. When the odds look bad, we raise the stakes. When the gods say no, we're the brakes. When the plan goes south, we smile wide. 'Cause no one rides like the ones denied. We roll for trouble, we play to win. Out of the sails and into the spin. We're taking chances, bending fate. The last bad call on heaven's slate. Roll for trouble, that's our cue. You want a miracle? We'll do. Hey. Dungeon born, maybe one or two, but fate don't ask where it found you. Roll for trouble.
Well, someone just walked into the bar, and that's why the dice jiggled. That's what, you know what I mean? That's how I see that.
It was an ogre.
Yeah.
Or it was that video you sent us. That happened.
100%.
I'll send it to the rest of you guys. It's not for Twitch. Welcome, everybody, to some Dungeons and Dragons. Tonight, it is Wednesday, and we're still cracking on. My duct tape is just the seams shredding from the great Satan Judesering of last week, and we're still banging on here. We got all our buddies here. We got Skylar playing Cervantes, Chad playing Silith, Jeremy playing Ignatius, and Brent playing old Brody in there. See, there, I made that easy for everybody. We got 9 and 8 up, back and running. It's our suicide awareness, mental health awareness charity that we keep up and running all the time. It is a text or call for when you're having one of those dark days. You need to reach out to someone to get yourself some preventative care or immediate care. So just hit them up. Remember, you don't have to do it when you're on your darkest day, when you're feeling kind of blue or consistently blue. Hit them up and they will give you some preventative measures or some specialized expertise. Just about anything that you're going through, they've got counseling for, which is pretty awesome. That being said, if you don't have the squanch, hit the button, save time throughout your week, be a good stronghold for your friend, and let them vent. Let them have just juicy vent and, lose their mind and just, yep, and just listen to them. Empathy is fantastic that way. That being said, dudes, we had a good part of can you let me back in? Okay, we're gonna try one more restart. Bye.
Yep. Oh no, I was just trying to get back into Zoom.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, everybody have the Windows preview update today? Because I had that about 5 minutes before I turned my computer on. Let's see. Previously on CSI Waterdeep, our party had made their way to Helm's Hold. Helm's Hold is an encounter in the frontiers of Storm King's Thunder that was not done. And now that you guys have finished it, I went through and I found it and I pulled it out and I put it in there. I juicied up the encounter. I made it a bastion for the Order of Gauntlet, as you guys were looking for locations that emanate shadow. Shadow coming from Vecna kind of playing with the multiverse. The shadows themselves seem to be able to drift for you guys through the planes. And that's kind of how they're corrupting things. You'll learn a little bit more about that today as we go, as we've been on a very linear path to get ahead of the shadow. Now it seems like the tide has a bit turned on something that occurred in Neverwinter. Some Chernobling, some Treshadowing occurred in Neverwinter, flooding the world, the northern frontiers of the Sword Coast with shadow. It spread all the way down south, past the Sword Mountains. Get a map. Past the Swords Mountains, it's in Google. To this place called Crypt Garden Forest, and that's kind of where the last clump of shadow is in Crypt Garden Forest. But you guys made it to Helm's Hold that was protected by these three witches. One that deals with undead, one that deals with ash and fire, the Witch of Ash and Cinder, and you saw briefly the Blighted Witch that, like, you know, everything she touches goes sour or whatever. These three witches are subordinate to this great hag named Lysandra, that was kind of designed by Jeremy for his backstory, and we're now bringing this character to life. Lysandra lives in my mind, a shadow fae, a Feywild that's like also being corrupted by shadow. So that being said, you guys broke into Helm's Hold. It was taken over by a Death Knight. That Death Knight was a paladin that you had met on level 1, Darren, Sir Darren. He brought the body of another paladin, Pete, to Helm's Hold, and he was taken over by Shadow. And he was corrupted, and his oath was broke, and he was made into a Death Knight. He stood vigil over this corrupted basilica of Helm's Hold, and you guys aptly defeated them. One by Silith creating having visions of how to hallow this place. Went through a sequence of events where he had to conduct some rituals. You all had your part in this. Ignatius doing the roguey stabby things. Brody and Cervantes putting their backs to dear sweet Silith as Timora gave him the blessings to hallow this. The hallow occurs. There's a sequence in the back where when you take the tear of Selene, it turns into this bright bell. It floats above the place. It rings. As the bell rings, a beam of light, think like Raiders of the Lost Ark, right? Like the beam of light. Like this, it's also a ritual. The beam of light falls into the back of the basilica, into a pond, and there's a ring inside the pond. What had happened was the baddies were doing a lot of things to make you do this ritual, right? And this is where the hag starts laughing about you guys, you know, playing into her scheme. The Blighted Witch snatches up this crown, says a quick monologue, and disappears inside this great stump. That stump was later, there was a bulb, a pink bulb, that Ignatius placed into it after he was battling with his patron, and the bulb turned into a giant rose-filled willow tree. In my mind, I see something in my mind. I hope you guys see it too. It's this beautiful, great tree. The sequence kind of slowed down. Once the shadow dissipated, 5 to 6 hippogriff dive in towards you guys. One being ridden by Ontharr Frume, Lady Gladriel, Lady Hawklight from, I believe the fort's called Hawk's Nest. It's way out by Citadel Felbar. and a couple other paladins that were working their way through the shadow to try to make it to anywhere, right? They were sent up there, and then you guys cleared it. You guys leveled up, so we'll go through a little bit of that today. But today is you guys are, you have pitch all over your face. You have ash all over you. You've been fighting. You are bleeding. Shock and adrenaline is way high, right? Like the battle is just over. Feel free to take that long rest now because I'm not going to, you know what I mean? Unless you want to punch Unthar Frume in the face. But like, go ahead and mess with your character sheet. You guys, after the battle, we'll say you guys just laid down. They did quick security for you, and you got your 8 hours rest. You know what I mean? Long rest complete. You wake up to paladins sweeping up glass and things like that through the basilica. They're putting the pews back together. How do I give the players a round of beers to recover? Oh, that's Unthar Frume's job. Yeah. So yeah, one of the paladins, you know what I mean? He's got a big beard, a well-kept bun in the back of his hair. He doffs his armor and he puts a Henley on, and he's just like, Sir Kurt. And Sir Kurt brings out a bunch of he's got a keg, a little pony keg stuck to his hippogriff. And even in the basilica, this is how these Order of the Gauntlet paladins that they rode. Did we already get a strike on somebody? What happened?
It said it was a best viewers streamboo.com.
You didn't click that? Jeez, dang it. That's the best way to affiliate. Ghosts. Or is it partner? I can't remember the terms anymore. I'll give more shits later. But so this guy, Sir Kurt, on one of the hippogriffs comes up. There's already a table set up. You smell a lamb kind of on a spit. There's another female paladin outside spinning the spigot. You smell nice, juicy, you know what I mean, meat outside, and they're breaking bread, like sitting it out. There's big snapped carrots and stuff like that. It's just like a classic Hobbit meal, looks just amazing. And the interesting part that you guys see as you wake up, we'll just say you guys are all sleeping on pews. You know how uncomfortable that is? Like you're sleeping at a bus stop, but you had the best sleep of your life, right? Because you got to sleep after, you know what I mean, after a battle. So you guys kind of wake up to the smell of coffee, beer, whatever just feels great. Birds are chirping, right? The smell of, fresh, clean air is starting to pass over you. And one of the first things that you kind of pick up on is when this bell was rung and hallowed this area, it cleaned the ash. There is like nice waving grass and stuff like that outside. Now the buildings are ruined, but you know what I mean? Like it didn't overall mend everything, but it cleaned the area. It cleansed that evil that was there. The blighted forest that was once there is a nice pine forest that you can see through. You know what I mean? Like nice high red pine kind of stuff where you can see through it. It's a beautiful forest. And you guys are on this big moat and bailey that's the basilica. So you guys are there. Lady Gladriel's there. When you wake up, you see Unthar Frume, the altar, right? So think this basilica, Helm's Hold. Yes, it's a church, but this is a church of Helm. He has cleared the altar and there are maps on it. He's using like a symbol of Tyr and Helm to hold down the map itself, and he's peering over it, and he's talking to Sir Kurt and like, yeah, this is where we came north with the Daggerford Hussars. They told us to come up this way, and you guys are hearing him peering over a map and making an assessment of the lay of the land. So I'll pass it over to you guys. Now you guys leveled up, so any chance that you can, just be like, hey, I learned this spell, guys. I learned, whatever. Ooh, I do have one thing, and then I'll be done talking. Ignatius, before you wake up. Squee, ba boop ba pop, ba boop ba pop. as you're sleeping so soundly. I cleared all my notes for the jackass. All right. So, Ignatius, you are in that final throes of being awake, and you wake up to that sleep paralysis that you've kind of seen before. The basilica to you is still darkened. Gray light is coming through what before you went to sleep were the beautiful blues, reds, greens of painted glass, right? Stained glass. You hear so many opportunities lost, so many riches squandered for you. I will never let you rest. I will prepare a curse for you beyond your imagination. I will start with her. You see an image of Ginny in a small wooden cage. Firelight fills the room, flickering everywhere. Filled with whittled trinkets of bone, small rodents scramble and fight over viscera outside of her new prison. A large foot with long blackened toenails, warts, kicks the rats away as you see a hunched, ill-postured giant of a hag pour over a small hut, stealing and snatching components, ruins and desecrated guts. She pours them into a waiting cauldron with a smaller witch skipping and clapping and jumping. Oh, Lysandra, do the hex. Hex him. You hear her with her long fingernail and long bony finger just stewing and stirring a pot. I bind you together, woven and stitched. What he feels you feel, and whichever which. With this needle I poke you, and so poke him. As what I do to you, I do on a whim. Like a puppet and a master, this curse will grow. Ignatius will suffer with every blow. You get the sense that these tendrils get on the back of Ginny herself as she's turned into your own personal voodoo doll. The moon shines in from a small hair-filled window where someplace you'd think it would be hay, but this is even more foul in this hut. The moon shines in from a small hair-filled window on the inside wall of the hut. As you move out in your dream, you see the edge of a bog, deep and wide, like the sea. Like she's in some hut, almost like a cabana, but this bog stretches endlessly beyond her, towards you. In the sky for a moment, you see a boned hand touching the sky from above, as if looking into a crystal ball. One eye is missing, and shadow pouring in from this ball like an avalanche over this once beautiful Feywild. The great creature shifts from view as you awaken. And there's a little depressed looking pixie on your chest.
Okay. So I did a little bit of a work around with my patron, and so I took Pack to the chain, and I took a sprite as my familiar. So can this be?
Sure. Yeah. For no problem.
And I want his name. I want his name to be Puck.
Okay. You want his name to be Puck? I had a really good name, but you could have it. But I'm glad it's Puck because we came up with Mr. Juicy Lopez. But Puck seems a lot better. I'm glad you came up with one.
Puck is a Fey name, but it's also like Canadian hockey, joy.
Yeah,
so
I
think Puck fits me perfectly.
Oh well, then he's
a little pucker. He's a little pucker. You see?
Yeah.
Pucky Lopez.
Well, I'll have to save it.
Puck
Lopez will show up eventually. That's the fifth night that you guys haven't seen on Hippogriff.
So I'll look at him and be like, what do you have to be sad about?
He just glares at you. I'm here with you.
Yeah, I know, but
I want to be there, but I can't go there. And he points towards the tree. I was sent.
What's in the tree?
Hag. She owns everything now. She rules the Feywild, for as far as we can see. I was fine.
Are you talking about Lysandra? Is that the hag you're talking about?
He's like, Lysandra? Yeah.
I fucking hate him, but I love him too.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I show him the new sword I have. I'm like, well, I'm supposed to, do something about her with this.
I'm bound to the sword too. My master's in there. She was slain.
Well, you
She
and
was
I mean, if we're going to be stuck together because of the sword.
I saw you. Well, you were the hag's friend. Now you're supposed to save us.
I'm gonna show him like the hag's markings on my hand that are now like scars. Like they're not black like they were before, but they're still my skin there is like broken and healing. I say these were the marks that bound me, but I think Saralith wants me to turn it around.
He walks up, like across your chest, towards your arm, and he pushes on the wound.
Yeah, I wince at that. Thank you.
I'm being punished. I don't know what I did. And he looks at your blade. I don't know what I did.
What would it make? What would I have to do to make you feel like you weren't being punished anymore? What could we do?
Take that sword and throw it away from you.
Wouldn't it be better to use it against Lysandra?
You. We're doomed.
Listen, I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm turning over a new leaf here, and you're underestimating me. People have underestimated me in the past. It didn't pay them well. Best that we work together.
All the people that you murdered. And he says it really loud to the rest of the party. Great, a murderer. Fantastic, Saralith. And he starts like, I get to there's no light in the world. And he just starts like, really having at it. This kind of scenario goes.
I feel a pang of guilt over many of the people that I said I murdered. I didn't really murder.
You don't say.
There was some old man. He had it coming though.
I saw your friend. I saw the little girl on my way here.
Yes, Jenny.
She cried out for you. You better do good.
Look, dude. I'll do the good, but I'm going to need the sword, and I might even need your help.
Oh, I bet. He just harumphs. It's, you know what I mean? Like next to you. His legs dangling 90 feet off the pew. He picks up a piece of the pew like it's a sword. Like he's gonna, and like stabs at your leg. Oh, I'll get the hag. Then he throws the piece of wood. Hopeless, I couldn't save my queen. Oh, now I'm gonna save her with you.
I'm sorry you couldn't save your queen.
He just kind of hops with his back away. Until he doesn't want to.
If you come with me and my friends, they love doing good deeds. Maybe we can avenge her.
Did somebody say Avenger?
Well, maybe we could get her out of there.
Look, I travel with a cleric of Timora, a knight that has been blessed more times than I can count, and a servant of some sort of world serpent, which I've never really completely understood. But my point is, they're all good, competent people, and I'm still alive. If
It just
anybody
looks
can, if anybody can avenge your queen, it's probably them.
He's just like, as he like
When he does that, when he does the second, I would
Yeah.
like to use my new ability to banish my familiar to a pocket plane, and I will just blip him out.
Yeah, he
And then
made.
As I start to get up and get my things together, like I'm grumbling, like, is that what it was fucking like to be with me? Is that what I was like? Is this some sort of punishment?
The sword, does feel warm. Like you may just put your hand on the hilt, kind of touching it in a sense of warm. And so as you got frustrated, all of that, you feel there is a calming presence kind of occur. Like you get like, just, you know what I mean? Like steady on. Silver metal is not a bad metal. Just glows over you.
I'm going to look at the sword and I'm going to be like, I'm going to do my best not to let you down. But you just have to be patient with me.
It pulses with warmth again. But
Okay.
something that like genuinely you haven't felt until like if it's your mother's touch or something like that, you know, the ratatouille thing where you go way back in time to the first time you had ratatouille, like you feel a warmth of, you know, like the smell of spring and things like that.
Like I don't smell shit in the alleys of Waterdeep.
Nope. Unless that was good for you. Like for me,
I
you
don't
know,
think
I like the smell of cow manure. I'll be like, oh yeah, I love farms.
I don't think like sewers and refuse in the city smell. No.
Okay. The rest of the party is here. You did hear some bickering going on, and then I would say if you guys wanted to, you saw him, the little pixie, the sprite making fun of each one of you, and you knew that he looked at Silith with the horns like, and then he looks at Brody with the ears like, and then Cervantes, I mean, you know what I mean? He's like, and then kind of.
I picture Cervantes lying on one of the pews, still in his breastplate, with his helmet just like on his chest, and he hears that and it falls off the pew and just clangs. Just clangs on the ground like, what?
Now you're instantly picked up by Lady Hawklight, walks up and picks you up. It's like, you have time to take that armor off. You're well protected here.
I never take it off.
Roger that.
This is
If
a part
I
of me.
see Ignatius like sort of banish that little fairy, I kind of walk up to him and put my arm on his shoulder and say, I can do that too. I can also banish it.
Ooh, you have banishment?
I do.
Oh no. That is a troublesome little spell right there. Legendary resistance for all the bosses. Noted. Okay. Yeah, Brody, you're also hearing this. Oh, go ahead.
I have to find a way to use it in an amusing but not evil way, and I haven't figured that out yet. But I'm going to work on it. We got horrible service at that restaurant.
Just banish a stranger.
But they have to be a real dick, though.
Can you just banish the Can you banish the restaurant?
No, got to be a dude. Okay, so I'll lay it out one more time for everybody that's kind of, as you guys get up, the coffee's brewing. The back of, you guys seen what this room looks like, the back of it. Anthar is, he's standing there kind of pointing. He's talking to Lady Gariel. You hear words like Crypt Garden, probably 10,000. Neverwinter, same amount. You hear like anecdotally, like the Waterdeep's got no one left, but like the Gendarme and maybe the City Watch and magic. They just are kind of bartering over, and he talks about time to get back to Waterdeep. He's got to get back, and as soon as you guys get up and stand, he kind of turns around and kind of beckons you guys forward, however you wish, or you can move out doing your own thing. Yeah.
I'll just give a big yawn and
blow
my cloak and walk towards the altar.
If you're familiar with the Sword Coast being a north-south, with the water being off to the west, Waterdeep is a large city. If you're thinking of a California-sized thing, you know what I mean, down by the San Franciscos is big giant Waterdeep. Up north in almost the Portland lands are a big place called Neverwinter. And you can see where on the map he's got those things kind of drawn out. North of Waterdeep is the Sword Mountains, right? I believe, yeah. And to the south of that is this big forest. And there he's got like a handkerchief sat down as the shadow. He's like, there's a clump of shadow. Now you can go around it, right? But it's about the size of this forest. And he gets there, and as you guys walk up, and he's like, we better made it through. I was in Silvery Moon on my way back from Lady Illustriel, just receiving a report from the storm giants that recently occurred, some incursions by the Thaans, and everything went dark. I went up to Hawk's Nest to grab a few of these remaining hippogriffs, and Lady Hawklight, who is the Marchand of the Hawk's Nest, and we fought our way through here. We made it to Waterdeep long enough to get a report there, and this brave hussar escaped Thornhold and the Bear of Dead Men and told me about all of you. So we moved straight north to give you the support we could. We got lost again. We did see this giant streak of the meteor that went overhead. We were lost near Leylon, and we followed you the best we could. We got lost in that forest. As soon as the bell rung and the lights were shown, obviously we're here now. We're sorry we couldn't come fast enough. But to the south, a great warrior named Warduke commands 10,000 shadows. We're doing our best to fend them off, but they're waiting for the right time. They marched from...
Did you say 10,000 shadows?
Shit tons, yeah.
Well, we need to go the other way. I jest, but that's a scary situation.
We don't know what's keeping them in the forest, whether we're waiting for something else, or they're surprised by what you've done. But the world is in your debt. Unfortunately, there aren't heroes. Elturel has fallen. Not only has Elturel fallen, Elturel is missing.
What?
The Duchy of Skyreach, the original heroes, they're gone. Noynek and the Revengers, they're gone. These are previous party members that were in this area. Like, if you think of like the heroes of the land, the Drit Stewardans or whatever, like, they're gone. You have proven yourself. The armies that marched south to Tiamat depleted most of any resources we have to defend ourselves against Waterdeep. After Tiamat was the giant incursions. Waterdeep is alone to the walls itself. We have magic users, we have the Town Watch, and we have the Gendarme. But that is all. We believe there is a rumor that Sir Timothy has fallen and became a great Lich Knight in Neverwinter. And these shadows are emanating from somewhere in Neverwinter itself. But there is no army that can go north. The army that we moved north was defeated handily south of Leyland. As he's pointing on the maps and, trying to give you guys an update. I'm sorry. This has only been a month or so long, and we have just been defeated. We don't know when the attack's going to come from the forest.
So the Great Army is south of Waterdeep?
It's north of Waterdeep in the Crypt Garden Forest. It's just holding him.
Okay.
Lady Gariel's like, that was where Gnawbone exists, an ancient green dragon. No one, I don't know why I'm using Anthar. She's like, I don't know. No one would go in there. If we were to attack, we would leave Waterdeep vulnerable. Waterdeep, we feel, is something that maybe the shadows do not want to attack until something falters. They're waiting for an opportunity. If Waterdeep falls to those shadows, the world would be overrun by them. And we don't know if it's 10,000. It's a lot. Because we can't really count where it's dark. And she looks at Anthar. It's 10,000. It might as well be 1,000,000.
Have you ever fought a shadow? They suck. One is bad enough.
You see one of the hippogriffs is empty, and there's a knight who has been burnt laying across the back of it.
And you say this
So
Sir
wait-
Timothy is a Lich Knight, and he's holed up in Neverwinter?
That's
And
right.
do you think he could be the ones controlling that army?
Definitely. That is the source that we hear. Lord Neverember left in some sort of coup. Martial, law occurred. There was an argument over who was the rightful ruler. Neverember escaped.
So maybe if we were to go into Neverwinter and try to take out this Sir Timothy, maybe it could solve both problems at once.
You could.
Or do you
Once
think that maybe we aren't
someone
capable
powerful
of...
enough to fight a lich, we could do that. That's
Training montage.
yeah. You're now level 16. Congratulations. Yeah.
I have seen Sir Timothy in my dreams. Not only did he bless me, not less than 3 times, with his presence, as I mess with the buckle.
Yeah.
I've seen him in my dreams as this lich thing that you talk of.
It's the dread night now. There is no, Lady Gariel's like, there is no.
I
There is no
refuse to
person
believe
in
that Sir Timothy's still there.
Okie dokie. Hope, is important. And Lady Gariel looks over at, Silith, like.
Yeah, but I kind of feel like Sir Timothy's is gone as this fallen knight was that we fought here. I don't think if he's a lich, I don't think there's any coming back from that.
Sir Darren was still in there. We saw the last of him, and was able to release him from his oath.
Are rumors. And go ahead.
Well, I mean, we did that, but there was no coming back from it. I mean,
There has to be a piece of Sir Timothy still inside.
becoming a lich isn't one of those things that just happens to you. That's something you seek out. You sell your soul to become that.
Oh, so good that you asked, Gariel says. Sir Timothy foolishly put the Ring of Winter on his hand. The Ring of Winter being a very powerful artifact, and
And he failed his rolls.
It seems, yeah, it seems that for a time, the Ring of Winter was empowering him to fight back Lenithon in the deserts. But as Lenithon was defeated, the Ring of Winter took over and took the dragon. Neverwinter is a bastion of snow, ice, and shadow right now. Trying to penetrate it has been very difficult with the Harpers, as most of the Harpers that were there have been enthralled themselves. There is no intelligence coming out of Neverwinter.
So
You hear
the ring of
I'm sorry.
so the Ring of Winter is what turned him into the Lich? Is that what you're saying?
Without a doubt, it is one of the most powerful artifacts in Dungeons and in Faerûn. It is the one ring of D&D, but yeah. Which a very mean dungeon master and a very naive paladin didn't know at the time.
I mean, to be fair, you failed like miserably on your rolls.
I did roll a 1 on the check. Yeah. I didn't know. Yeah. Speaking of foul attunements to things, I see you. She looks at Brody. I see you, Carrie, and have been blessed with a moonblade.
Yeah, I picked this up off of the warrior out there in the what I would like to now call the killing fields. On our way up to the Basilica, as we were fighting the undead army and the shadows and the witches, I picked it up and I felt like it said something to me. I don't really know. I don't really know what it was saying yet, though.
You carry the sword. It didn't shunt yourself away from it?
I felt like it was just happy to be picked up at that moment. And it didn't feel like I could control it. But I think it was glad it was no longer half buried in a field of undead.
Wow. She looks at it and she's like, well, I knew that blade.
This very blade?
I've seen it, not for myself.
Do you know who carried it that I picked it up from?
Yeah. And she's like, I buried him this morning. That's Verilyn Stormbringers. And it only used to have that emerald. And like below the emerald is a pearl now. A black pearl. And go ahead and roll a D100 on D&D Beyond.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta get D&D Beyond up. Or tell me what it is.
64.
Not bad. Not bad. So, I gotta bring it up as D&D Beyond's like yawning awake. Let's see. Let's go into it together. Oh, I should just went through your character sheet, huh?
Yeah. I get an extra 1d6 damage when I hit.
Okay. The emerald is your +1.
Okay.
I was always going to guarantee if you got +1, you know what I mean? Then I'd be like, oh man, now it's a +2 sword. Yeah, that's fantastic. So it's a +1 as you see, plus the extra 1d6 The blade looks as you fashion it in your mind. It's a rapier as you said it, or as you said, but the previous, it is now passed to you. Instant attunement to a sentient moonblade, and as you grasp it, you feel in your mind kind of a almost like a question, like question mark, as you touch the top.
As I'm attuning to it, I also, something happens within me, and all of a sudden it disappears. It fades and disappears. And I apparently, when I leveled up, picked up a new invocation called Pact of the Blade.
Nice.
So now
So I got rid of one pesky familiar. Now I have a pixie.
And
that's awesome.
yeah, and so I also get rid of, since I can also replace another invocation, I drop blessing of the first one and pick up Thirsting Blade.
Nice. Okay. Thirsty Blade.
So that I get an extra attack now.
Yeah, that kind of occurs. Hey, Chris. That all kind of occurs all at once as you have a sequence of like rolling it around your hands and then making it disappear, much like the pixie disappeared. So there's kind of an arc of, hey, I got this cool thing, disappear. Then the sword kind of goes away. You stand there. And did she pass you the elven chain on the last? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. It looks nice on you. Yep. Okay.
Yep. I put it on, and when I attune to the sword, the elven chain becomes more. It almost looks shadowy instead of shiny. It almost looks shadowy, which matches sort of my my drow heritage. And the blade of the sword is now like a darkened steel, almost like an ebony color, and it is that color as well. And then when I resummon it, and it matches the color of my elven chain.
Okay.
And I'm going to name the sword. I ask him if what I should call him, and I give him the name Eclipse.
Okay. It has a new name. Awesome. And if you don't want the black pearl, don't take it. I thought that was very apt for Jorgenmundir. Okay, cool. Definitely. Yep. Okay. So you have that. You're kind of sorting through being a pixie. Silith, I don't know if you're just you're there kind of listening to this conversation. Lady Gariel's there as well. She speaks to you guys about those two personas that I passed you. Do you guys kind of remember those personas? Okay.
Rusty Reba.
Yep, Rusty Reba, and then Father Tamino.
Rusty
Reba. Yep. Yeah, she just lets you know. She's like, if you're Rusty Reba, is a rowdy smith with a folksy accent, filthy fingernails, and a quick temper. Father Tamino has the cachet of a morose priest of Amanatur. Helm, Shantea, or another well-known deity. Go ahead and pick, pick it. Who offers somber counsel and a monotone voice. If you kind of act in that way, it's on page 160 of the Harper's in the Forgotten Realms thing. If you kind of act in that sort of way when you enter a new town, 100% you're that, that person, and Harper's will approach you. And then you're kind of, I think your renown level, I like using the books to kind of help with these things. Your renown level is a 10, and that's you as well for Order of the Gauntlet. Of course, Ignatius, because there is a leader of the Order of Gauntlet and the Harpers, hey, we like the way you do things, Ignatius. You're welcome to join one of our orders as well, whether it be a knight or if you want to be one of these sneaky little spies over here with the Harpers. It is up to you. We don't want to leave you behind. And Tontu Nice will get the same choice as well, retroactively, when Dear Sweet Bart Lay on Hands returns to us.
Where is that in a specific, or is that information in a specific source book that you're?
Yeah, it's in the factions portion of. It's all shared to you guys. It's called Heroes of Faerun, Forgotten Realms, Heroes of Faerun.
Okay, gotcha.
It's in the factions portion under Harper's or Order of the Gauntlet. You can kind of see now that you're part of the Order of Gauntlet or high enough in the orders. Let me grab the old Dungeon Master Guide. So you're a Marchon, right?
Yeah.
And then Brody and or Harp Shadows. Brody and so like
Harper.
if you want to label your character sheet to like Silent Harp Shadow, but you don't have to. It's just something to add to people's character sheets and things like that. I used to love that sort of stuff. I loved gaining ranks and renowns in factions, so you're getting, a little bit of Tim's kind of style. And I love lore because I don't know, I like using the books. But yeah.
Are they expecting me to make a choice now?
No, you absolutely, yeah. No, you don't have to at all. You can at some time. You're like, hey, I want to be a Harper. Hey, you know what I mean? I want to be in the Order of the Gauntlet. They're cool with, you know what I mean? Like you joining them.
How's Pier Pedro?
Sweeping up flat. You know what I mean? Like just cleaning the place up, being a good page, being a great squire. You can see him like
he was
staring.
on 1 HP. He was on 1 HP the last time I saw him.
Yeah, he's healed. There's a paladin that's with them as well. He's outside, kind of talking to. Oddly enough, there's a long white-haired drow outside and in full plate mail and with this long, like a falchion type sword kind of on his hip, and you can see him pointing and letting Pedro pet one of the hippogriffs, and the very stoic knight kind of just talking to him.
I'll walk up to Pier Pedro and put my hand on his shoulder and tell him, you were instrumental in our success yesterday. Had you not been there,
you know what I mean?
He's succeeded.
Wow. Yeah, he's like, whoa, that's amazing. Wow, that's
I look
great.
at the
And he starts
drow,
stumbling
like,
all over himself.
Future king here. I guarantee it.
He looks it. And he gets a serious face, gets back to work, mounts the hippogriff, and gets into a patrol over top of just goes up into this big wheel of a scan overhead of the helm. Or over Helm's hold.
You said there was a burned body on one of the hippogriffs?
Yeah. Like one of the knights got smoked by a shadow, so they burn him. That's what you're picking up.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Smort.
You're like, and Lady Hawk's like, yeah, he was touched by a shadow. Yeah, makes it way worse. We need to get rid of this, Sir Cervantes. What do you think? Do you have any ideas? Looks, and then kind of you can see her cringe by asking you if you had any ideas. She's like, but don't be alarmed if someone else comes up with one.
For disposing of this body?
No, what to do next?
Ah. I mean, is Sir Timothy?
That's okay.
Is Sir? Listen, Lady Hawk. You look like a fine specimen of a paladin.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And I just walk away.
Yeah. Yeah. We do have HR in the Order of Gauntlet. Just in case you're wondering, maybe that's the role you should take. Is HR of the Order of Gauntlet.
Is right? Absolutely. As
Yeah.
I walk away.
Yeah. But yeah, so Brody, you're kind of there. The map's there. You can see kind of the crisis happening. The map spreads all the way across Faerun, and you can see that he's got like a circle. He's like on Fae, and you hear them talking about like across the Anarok Desert, there is all sorts of chaos brewing over there. But obviously, there's not the lesser or the greater of the Weevils is, what I mean, Crypt Garden. And, they go outside and they look at this tree. There's still like a crack in it. You know what I mean? And you could still kind of see behind it. And they start talking about how they got to get guards up here. The Daggerford Hussars are the only cavalry that can get up here fast enough to kind of protect against this portal. Even Unthar grabs this axe. So he's like, I could solve it right now. This thing it'll be good and destroyed. Why don't we just chop it down? Lady Gariel's
whoa, no. This is like a doorway. We need this.
Yeah, it's a doorway and it goes in both directions.
That doesn't mean we destroy it. I mean, armies don't destroy bridges every time they see a bridge. I mean, there's a time and place for all things.
Apparently, you haven't been bored enough. I'm just kidding. Sorry. Well, he's like, we don't have the resources.
While I have all of your attention, it's fine to say that there's an army of shadows in the Crypt Garden, but like, is there any armies in the north that could even stand against that?
No. Cormyr. I went to Silvery Moon. There's only so many Eldritch Knights left. Spell Wizards? Fudge. What are they called? Those guys? The spell... Yeah, I forget what the name of the spell warriors are in Silvery Moon. Damn your lore, Tim. It'll come to me. The Spell Guard. Ha! I win. Good job. They're...
So... Then what's the plan?
He looks at you. Yes.
Seems
we were kind of hopeful.
Don't look to us for a plan. You guys are supposed to be like the Order of the Gauntlet and like the Harpers. You're supposed to have all this figured out.
You're looking at the Order of Gauntlet. It's Kurt. It's Hawklight. It's Mirren. It's my dear friend.
Why don't you have an answer? Why don't you have an answer?
My answer is to chop this tree down so that there's nothing coming into the back gate. And then going south, I need to get back to Waterdeep and lead what armies are there in defense of, in case we have to sally forth when the shadows arrive. We've got every cleric and priest building light spells.
Is there even enough to do that?
No. But there's time. We're thinking about grabbing every ship to flee. We're evacuating. We're evacuating the women and children the best we can. Is our next guess. We'll cross the sea. We'd go south to Baldur's Gate, but there's not much there left either, since Elturel disappeared.
But
it's a crater.
If you run to Baldur's Gate, then the army just continues to push south.
Right. Ignatius, we don't have the army to move forward out of Waterdeep.
But if you keep running, they're just going to follow you.
We will fight there. We'll fight with the town watch. We will fight with the gendarme. We're arming. I need to return to arm what citizenry we have left.
How many orbs do we? I'm going to look at Cervantes and gang. Be like, how many orbs do we have left?
0. Unfortunately.
2 we saw floating above Leylon. Or Leylon.
It's
Leyloon.
Leyloon. It's Leyloon now.
Well,
Oh,
couldn't
that
we
makes
fly?
sense.
Couldn't we fly up there on some of these hippogriffs and like drag them elsewhere? Put them somewhere.
We went up there and did it. We tried moving them. They will not move. Matter of fact, it's blinding getting close to them. Once they're set, they're set.
Are there any?
I don't believe that.
Are there any like the high cleric of maybe Pelor or some of these other sun associated?
The most powerful cleric that we have has disappeared. The Archbishop.
I think you're thinking of Defender.
There is no cleric powerful enough. I'm telling you.
We have a powerful cleric.
Yes,
and as you see me with my new spear, like a 6-year-old who found the perfect stick, swinging it around and dropping it a lot.
Yeah. Lady Gariel, reaches out to check it, and as she holds it, she's like, "This isn't spelled with True Strike." That's an impressive spear.
That
the
is
Basilica bestows to you a great weapon.
That's good because as I was performing this ritual and getting rid of the evil here, I could feel the power of Timora coming into my body and giving me even more strength. So I can also, when I attack with it, add additional divine power with Divine Strike.
Nice. As you say this, as you're emboldened, there is the coin of that was spinning, right? It's still kind of spinning there. As you say this, it falls. And just rests on the altar. You see Unthar for a minute, look at it, kind of.
I think we need a team huddle.
Okay.
I've been waiting for this. I have been waiting for this moment for at least 6 months. Your first team huddle? This is great.
I'm going to be the first one over there. It's like, so did you get a familiar?
Don't worry about that right now. What we need to talk about is what we're going to do. And frankly, I look over my shoulder at all these generals here. These guys are schmucks.
I wouldn't say that.
They don't have a plan. They control all the most powerful factions in the realm, and they don't have a plan for this guy.
Cervantes kind of blacks out, and you just see him. I was like, Iggy, stop. The rift calls to us. It promises drama and confrontation and no small amount of screaming. But 10,000 shadows march under Warduke's banner. If we leap through that rift now, we'll chase vengeance. If we ride to Cryptgarden, we strike the war itself. We break the shadows, we weaken the Ice Lord, and we hold the line. And when Lysandra sees her armies crumble, she'll come to us.
Well, okay. We need some sort of force multiplier on our side. There's
No, listen. Lysandra's on her own. I've seen her. She doesn't have any army around her. That's bullshit.
But 10,000 shadows is not just like, oh, there's a group of shadows at this farmhouse at the crossroads that took out.
I'm not proposing.
I'm not proposing
that we walk against an army of shadows. Not at all.
But we're a small force. We could be able to perhaps infiltrate.
I mean, you like snakes? You like snakes? We could cut the head off the snake, essentially.
I don't like that analogy. The only way we can take out the thing controlling the shadows is if we take out this, Sir Timothy Lichguard guy.
No, we can't. That is way too big. Do you think that's above our pay grade? We can't take out liches?
I agree.
But a War Duke, I think we could handle him.
No, not if he's got all those. Not if he's got all those shadows around him.
The goal isn't to kill all of the shadows. The goal
this
is to kill
doesn't change
him.
what we were doing. We were going around like knocking off one at a time these sort of like chess pieces. We need to keep doing that. These fuckers are not going to. I look back over my shoulder at like all the generals. These fuckers are not going to help us.
How long do you think the shadows are going to be waiting? What are they waiting on?
Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because we can't fight the shadows anyways. So you can't even let's not even work them into our plans. They're like above us. Like we don't have, as you said, we don't have an army to go fight them.
But then we have to take out what's calling them to battle. Because if we don't, they're going to just run across the entire coast and turn every single thing into an undead shadow as they go across the land. As soon as whatever kicks them into gear and gets them moving again, the entire population of the Sword Coast is going to be undead. So we have to take out whatever is holding them there before it kicks them into gear.
Well, I don't think we can do that. I think we need to keep knocking off these lieutenants. Everywhere we've gone, there's been some kind of a lieutenant. And we saw that vision with all of them in the circle, and then that demon came. They're all in it together. You do remember the circle, right?
Yeah,
I wasn't there alone.
I remember. Is there maybe something we could call on, like enemy of my enemy kind of a thing? Maybe that wouldn't be considered normally allied with the forces of good, that also would not be, that would consider these undead.
Like we did here with Onthar. Yeah, Onthar, like, slams his fist down and thing. He's like the Thayans that we used for Tiamat. And he looks at Lady Gariel. Yeah. Then they used all that power for Zaztan. We've got another problem across the desert right now. Growing.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, this is a private discussion, dude.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. Onthar Frume is like 7 foot tall. He's huge. He's like a massive dude.
So
I don't care. I'll Rochambeau him if I have to. Like,
no, but the shish would go up here. You have to reach. Go to the shack.
Just put my finger on his groin.
Halfling culture, huh?
All I'm saying is I think talking in armies and worrying about what's in Crypt Garden, we just can't do that right now. We have an opportunity. We've got Lysandra on the run because, quite frankly, she left here in an awful hurry. And I think she's kind of chicken.
Well, after we took out her coven, she's definitely on the run.
She just still has a hag or two, I'm sure, at her disposal. I saw one dancing around her cauldron.
So you think we should chase her down?
I mean, witches get stitches.
I think she has Jenny, too.
What?
Jenny?
Well, I'm not sure if it was an illusion or what, but I think she's using Jenny as some kind of voodoo doll against me.
Did she poke it
innocent
and you
Ginny.
felt it?
Ginny?
Jenny from the
The
block,
little,
the
the little
Crossroads
girl?
block.
Where we saw dead people at her farmhouse?
Yeah, Jenny from the Crossroads block.
And
Listen.
fed her turnips.
I'm going to be honest. If I'm the only one paying attention here, we're in big trouble.
No, I remember Jenny. The little girl that didn't want to leave your side.
But we don't know about this voodoo doll stuff that you're talking about.
You and Feilani argued
This
about
is
her.
this is
like
this
2 or
is
3
this is new. This is new to me too. I had a bit of a vision this morning, a bit of a dream. You've all been having weird dreams. I'm allowed to have a weird dream now and again. And in the dream, she had Ginny and implied that she could hurt Ginny and that would hurt me. All I'm saying is, I think the witch is on the run. Like I motioned to the big old church here and go like we did all this, we cleared this, and she's got nowhere to run but back into the Feywild. And now we just need to go and finish the job, and then maybe that will weaken them. Weaken the shadows, I mean.
Can your little friend help us find her?
Do you mean Puck?
Yeah, the thing that was sitting on your chest.
I don't know if he can help us or not. Quite frankly, he's a bit indignant. If that's how,
you hear in the background.
if that's how I was, I apologize. I'm sort of turning over a new leaf.
You don't owe me an apology.
I still know how to kill things, though, and I think we should go kill the hag.
Gentlemen, I agree. Crypt Garden can wait.
It's a step. It's a step in the right direction. I don't know how much good it'll do against the shadows. I just hope that whatever we do, we get it done before they start moving.
Listen, if Lysandra
Because I think
cages, if Lysandra's
Go
caging
ahead.
the innocent to bait us, then she already fears us. But we do not leave a child in a witch's cage. Not while I wear this gauntlet. Not while I draw a breath.
So she went back to Fenland to pick up Jenny? Is that
Jenny left. Well, you guess.
Jenny had already started to make bad choices.
did she get a tattoo?
Hey, thanks for the donation, Canadian Ancient Gamer.
I think she did.
That's unfortunate. Once they start getting tattoos, that's a sign.
Bad parenting.
I think that was in like the 80s and 90s. Now it's like a requirement. There's
next
something
thing you
far
know-
worse.
Next thing you know, her belly button's going to be pierced.
He's just a normal kid.
Listen to that rap music.
Listen to that.
wearing dark makeup.
Those were kids 20 years ago, bro. They don't do that anymore. We're just old.
She's gone full goth.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she
We'll
is in
bring
the
her back.
Shadow Wild. It kind of
It's
fits.
true. This is true.
Oh, okay. So then we need to go after the hag to rescue Jenny.
I would like to. I would appreciate
we
your
definitely need to
assistance
rescue
in that.
Jenny. We definitely need to rescue Jenny. So where is she? How do we get to her?
Through the
She
tree.
disappeared through that gate, right?
Yeah.
what happens if we were to go through that gate? Is it
We
taking us
would
to the
do-
Shadowfell?
Yes. Yes, that would be my guess.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I'm not really an authority on the subject, but I think so. I think
I
that's
don't care what it's like in there. If it means we have to save Ginny for Ignatius, we face whatever's in there.
Okay.
Are you afraid there?
When do we leave?
Brody?
Huh?
Are you afraid, Brody? You seem hesitant.
No. No, I was just thinking of what we need to do before we leave. Is there anything we need to do before we leave?
Grab your shit and let's
I mean,
go.
I'm ready.
your shit and let's go. Shake a boot.
So close, Razkill. So close, but so far away.
8675309.
That's Jenny from another place. 876. That she's from the town over.
Oh.
But just so you guys know, I'm still here. I'm listening. I love this thing, but the world is your flat range. Every option you take is not there are bad options, right? But
I
can turn me.
I hear you what you're saying, but at this point, I feel like we would be doing an injustice to the girl if we didn't go get her, right?
I think I didn't realize she had Ginny until you said that she had Ginny just now. So I think we definitely have to go save Ginny. She was one of the first things we did as a group that we saved.
You're
She
right.
was literally the first person.
That was something only Ignatius knew. Only Ignatius knew that she was taken, right?
Yeah, and he looks at you all and very sincerely says, and I only recently found out this is not something I've been holding.
Okay. Well, all you had to do was say that and I'm ready. I'm ready to walk through that portal. And Eclipse appears in my hand.
You can take whatever resources that's ours. But we do need to quickly get ourselves back to Waterdeep. We will stay here and protect you as you rest or prepare yourselves. The Basilica's
Lady
at your-
Gariel.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt, Lady Gariel. There was
It's okay.
something. There was something I had. It was a one-time scroll that Darthag had given us, and I was able to use message to contact him. I was wondering if you had something like that I could use again to contact you. Well, maybe message doesn't work if we're in another plane. I don't know. But maybe just if I ever needed to contact you again, maybe do you have something like that I could use?
To cross into another plane? She's
Like to contact you. Like I had,
Yeah.
It was a spell scroll of message.
She will prepare a scroll of message. She's like, I can do that it will take me several hours, but I can go and prepare that scroll for you.
Okay.
And she's gonna wait, and if there's any more questions, there was a bandolier of 5 health potions that she has. Did someone grab that? Or would you split it up amongst all of you? Okay. Just one person has 2 to hand it to when he returns.
I already have some health potions. I have a magic mushroom and that silvery drow potion, so I don't need another one.
Okay.
I'm going to fill that stained glass vial with holy water from the back of the...
Good
How you
idea.
doing?
Maybe we should all get some holy water.
I don't know that holy water hurts Faye.
It hurts
I don't
them
know
dead.
that. I don't know what it does. But I'm gonna act like
we're
do.
here. We might as well get it.
I heard there was a group selling holy water out there.
Yes, the grifters of fucking what was their first? They were the grifters of Yarborough or whatever. Yartar, the grifters of Yartar. That's right. That was your guys' initial team name. What do you got? Oh, yeah. And then Gariel says, "Have you guys come up with a name for what do you call yourselves?"
The hotties.
The buddies?
The hotties. The heroes of Thornhold.
The heroes of Thornhold. The hotties.
Hoth. Just
Hoth.
Hoth. We are Hoth.
Or cold and frigid.
The heroes of Thornhold.
Is that
I feel like that's a little.
on the nose?
Well, I mean, it's true, but calling ourselves heroes feels a little like. I guess it works.
That's what makes you a hero.
No. We don't tell them it stands for Heroes of Thornhold. We just call ourselves Hoth.
Okay.
Let
She's
them
just looking
call
like,
us
is
heroes.
that Hoth? Interesting name.
We'll let you figure out what it stands for.
It stands for Heroes of Thornhold.
Thank you. She's like, we'll tell the bards.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for the potions, and I'll wait for you to finish with the scroll, and then I guess we'll be on our way soon. Then. Oh yeah, we wanted to get the holy water.
Yeah, you can scoop it up. I mean, like this stuff is glistening. When you know the fountain doesn't seem to like come from a stream or anything like that. It is clearly a magical fountain. There is a stained glass of like Helm that that just shines onto it as well, and that there is a bell now that is floating above Helm's Hold, providing perpetual daylight, which to some would be unnerving, but it goes out for maybe a kilometer in a radius. Like the whole, like there's a forest around it, right? And then there's the Moat and Bailey in the center. This place is just bright. It is just a perpetual, place of solace. And there's like radiance coming off it. You're on holy ground now, that Hallowed. But Lady Gariel implies that I think that was about as all the juice that the gods are going to provide us. They're going to give glimpses. But I think you are all chosen. You've done a fantastic job. 4 people taking a death knight. You are heroes of Helm, of Thornhold. That the H keeps getting longer in Hoth. The heroes of Thornhold in Helm's Hold. Hoth. I like it.
Maybe we'll work on it.
Maybe. What do we do with the tree when you walk through it, though? Can I ask a favor?
You can still guard it to make sure nothing comes out, but
We don't have the resources here. We have to return to Waterdeep. Maybe on the other side.
What?
I think this is a one-way trip.
How do we get back? Who has the planar shifting travel type thing? Is that you? That you, Silas?
planar shifting travel.
I now know Dimension Door, but that's not going to flop us from one plane to another.
So we're just gonna have to find our way back. Well, if it saves,
Faith. We'll have to
If
keep
it saves-
faith.
if whatever we do saves Jenny and helps whittle down the evil forces attacking the Sword Coast, then we'll do it.
With the might of Tyr
very
and the
brave.
luck of Tymora, we will find our way back.
That's right.
I'm sorry. Are they gonna kick in the door on the tree when we go through it?
No, I just think they're going to leave.
It's probably not.
I think they're gonna. I thought they were gonna cut the tree down.
If you can destroy it from the other side. I think this tree will be here, but the portal is open. You might be able to destroy it from the other side. What we're hoping for is we see it collapse as you pass through.
Okay.
Well, what happens if we get on the other side and we can't come back?
We'll find.
That's just a. We're just going to have to take that one step at a time there, Ignatius.
Magic.
Well,
If the upside
Yes.
down or the shadows or the Feywild work like we've thought, then if this tree was a portal to the Feywild in the past, maybe you could hide it. But it is a great threat.
yeah. I mean, it provides someone the ability to stage just on the other side to come through and attack Helm's Hold again.
You're going
Yeah,
to the
well-
Feywild ruled by something very unseelie. Be careful.
We ain't got time to be careful.
I don't think I've ever been to the Fae.
I can't recommend it.
We're going on an adventure together.
I don't know much about it.
Okay. I mean, we've always been a sort of learn as you go type people.
It works.
So
Okay.
We just charisma.
Well, it seems like you have a sprite that could have been familiar.
you think the sprite can get us back?
No, but it could be a guide.
You know, technically, I probably could send us back one at a time with banishment. I think that.
That is true.
Oh my god, that'd
Especially
be
if you're to your
hysterical.
home plane, do you not? Wait,
Yes, you
Yes.
do.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
that's
brilliant.
brilliant.
Yeah. I technically could.
Yeah, but I don't know. Can
How
you
many
banish
times can you-
yourself?
How many times can you cast that spell?
Once a day. So I'd
Ooh.
have to be in a good
It'd be like-
spot.
you would be Black Hawk downing it. You'd be like the last one there, just like off the objective. Whoa.
It says one creature that you can see. Well, I can see me.
She's like, it's interesting that you say that. As she pushes this coin, the coin that was spinning, over to you. I don't think that was meant for me. So you pick up a coin and you look at it and you observe it. One side is a mirror. The other side is a clover. When you look at it now, the mirror is the back of your head, Silith.
Back of your head.
That's
If
brilliant.
you to move
You
it
can
around
comb
and
the
you
back
look,
of your head.
you see like Brody's
Oh.
face and everybody, but you see the back of your head on the mirror.
Interesting.
How do you like them apples?
So you could put us all in the coin and then banish yourself and carry us with you.
Maybe. Or it'll take 4 days
It
to
did?
get us all back.
I didn't just make that up on the spot. That was literally the last little artifact that is at this place. I have it written here, promise. Bring it to Gary Con. I can show you.
Okay, well, we have a somewhat of a plan. Let's do it.
Plan.
I'm going to
Okay.
summon Puck back.
As soon as you return him, he's just screaming. "Ah! No, don't send me back there." and he pushes you. He keeps like pushing you like a little kid, mad, like.
Really? I'm going to be like, listen, we're going into the Feywild. Once we're there, you know how to get us to Lysandra, right? You don't, or you won't?
No. Why am I punished?
Avenging your lady. Do you remember that? Do you remember that? Do you remember that?
Silas, when you smile at him, he's like. If you laugh, he does the ear thing at you.
Please don't make me hate him.
He's a more annoying Jenny.
He's unhappy.
Yes,
You're
right.
He's clearly depressed.
He's Jenny on a whole nother level. Okay. How do we get through the tree stump, I ask him.
Same way I did. You go through it. You walk through it. It's called tree stride. It'll take you straight there. On the other side is a gross, disgusting form of this tree. It used to be beautiful. It used to be home of a lot of us. It's where I used to live. Cyrillith would come visit us often. For her sister came back from wherever, ruined everything. But there was a beautiful tree, hundreds and hundreds of feet high. He's obviously this big. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you walk through it like a druid. Man, come on.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I have to tell Pure Pedro to
He
stay.
flies up to the belfry. He's just like, nope. Yeah.
He's not coming? You don't get a
He
choice.
doesn't
If I go
want to.
through,
It's just kind of a scene where he's like pouting and doesn't want to go.
if I go
It's
through
like,
with the sword, you're coming along. You don't get a choice.
There's mean sticks. Mean sticks and mean vines. They're everywhere.
Well, you can hide from them. We'll take care of those in an orderly fashion.
He points at the inside of like your rogue's armor, like, in there. There's like a pouch on your side, and he's like, in there.
Okay, fine, in there.
Whoop, he's just in. You feel him like nudging around inside there, like pushing coins and things like that. Just making a home inside there.
I mean, he'll be dead.
Sorry, I don't want to be a sprite either, but it works, Chad. Stay with me.
Okay.
All right, let's walk through the tree.
I'll look at Lady Gariel real quick and say, could you please take Pure Pedro back to Fandolin for me?
Oh.
He's
He's not there.
I fear where we're going is going to be too dangerous for him. Put him in the.
Very well.
Put him in.
Anthar just speaks up. He's like, I need a squire myself. I'll train him up to be all right tonight.
Perfect.
And we've got a spare hippogriff. He can be one of the riders once we bury our friend.
He's a good boy.
You're a good knight, Cervantes. Use your noggin, though.
Good night to you, sir.
He's just like,
Good night to you, sir.
yes. You will be one of our strong knights. And the world needs strong knights.
Agreed.
Especially on a weeknight.
Oh,
Hey.
like a one day.
Not good, people. Not good.
Oh, it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Those are called father jokes, Ignatius. Get cultured.
Get fucked.
And then I'll stand up and like, all right, and I just jump in.
Oh, you're in?
You're just jumping in?
I'm just jump.
Yeah,
What
well,
else are we gonna do?
We got what we need.
Instead of going in, he hits his head on a branch and falls down. Wait.
We got
I'm here
enough
for it.
turnips for this trip?
Maybe. I open my sack. We'll get some shadow turnips. How about that?
Good enough.
I'm not going to argue with shadow turnips.
So let me know. So Cervantes, you go in. Your
Yeah.
memory basically you faded out. Like so, you're in timeout right now. The three of you are kind of sitting there. You in your pocket. There is Unthar's like, oh, well. Tell him I said, good luck. As soon as you guys are gone, we'll batten this place up and head to Waterdeep. Hopefully. And he, shakes your hand. Brody, he reaches out. He's just like, hopefully we'll see you coming across the battlefield towards Waterdeep.
I'll be there as soon as I can.
We'll be waiting for you. If you make a signal that you're coming, make it one of your rainbowy Timora things.
I can
We'll
do
know
that
it's
with
you.
thaumat-
Look for
I
the
can do
light
that
on the
with
third day.
with thaumaturgy.
He's like, that's what we'll be waiting for. We can hold out maybe a 10-day.
Okay. How's that spell scroll coming, Lady Gariel?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's like, yep. There you
All
go.
right. Thank you.
Tonti walks in.
I go through?
Yeah,
You
I
go through.
I go through as well.
Ready?
All right, I'm through.
All right. Everybody go take a quick fiver, and let me set it up.
Whoop. Be right by
Sounds like a plan.
yet still we climb no matter far. We walk the edge where shadows weave, bound to darkness, yet we believe. Stands bear witness to hope unseen. Rise from the ashes, ashes redeemed, ashes redeemed. Let fire speak where silence grew. Let blood remember what is true. We do not kneel, we do not run. The desert waits and we become. We walk the edge where shadows weave, bound to darkness, yet we believe. Sands bear witness to hope unseen. Rise from the ashes, ashes redeemed. Ashes We're creeping in the shadows, eyes like fire. Razor claws in the dark, they're coming higher. You feel the chill, you hear the hiss, but when you turn around, it's the end of bliss. Murder badger, it's a sneak attack. Murder badger, out for blood. Murder badger, it's on your face. Murder badger, it's a sneak attack. Murder badger, out for blood. Murder badger, it's on your face. Murder badger.
Well, Skylar, you step through the tree. You feel yourself kind of shifting through vines and the smell of elm and oak and things like that. Like just the willow that you walk through, you smell bright or very vibrant wood smells. And then it just turns sour as it gets dark, and that weird, ominous purple glow, the dark shadow kind of returns as your pauldrons, your metal boot steps into probably a foot of muck. And then you step into another foot of muck, and you kind of step into this pond area. Shortly after your party kind of steps through, you hear the swoosh, swoosh, swoosh as you guys walk. Behind you is a kind of a rotted, pitted tree, sadly looming over you, just like a bow into your front as you arrive there. Cursed you are, Ignatius. You fell for my curse. Your curse of hubris, your curse of stupidity. Yes, behind you, you see the portal seal shut behind you, and you hear this just laughter just across miles and miles and miles to your front. Miles and miles away. There are stars above you can see, but you do not recognize this formation of stars whatsoever. There are moons. There is like a half crescent moon with a moon, and then there's like a shooting star that just arcs itself around one of the moons and just kind of holds and fires off into another direction. There's not what you would expect from fireflies and things like that. It feels dank and stale and decayed and quiet. Like as if you stepped in this pond and you were the first thing to move for probably 100 years in your mind. Like it is very, if there's anything, oh man, bones, bones. Thanks for the raid. I don't have it like I did last night. Hi, Kurt. Good to see all of you. Hey, Kentucky. Good to see you.
You need like a theme song for raids.
Yeah. I'll just sing something. I'll just shoot from the hip. But there you are. Around you, Vive l'Empereur. Around you are just like scrub brush, very like wet, mossy. There is, if there's anything that would remotely seem pretty, it's like the Spanish moss, but it's just dripping of some sort of ichor in that smell. But there's, the swamp around you begins to shimmer, coming to life as these like bog creatures. They're very vine-like. They're just vines twisted everywhere around their body. Their hands and tendrils kind of march forward, very zombie-like, as you guys roll for initiative as the trap that was laid for you gets to be trapping. The trap be trapping. Look at that face, Chad. What? They're just some vine blights. It's going to be okay. You're going to be fine.
Is it like Neverending Story kind of muck?
Oh, yeah. It's very the Bog of Eternal Stench. Yeah. Or not that one. What is that bog called? I forgot.
That's in Labyrinth. Labyrinth bog.
Yeah. What's the bog when he loses the horse, Falcor? Or what? No, Falcor was the luck dragon.
Oh, yes. No, that's called...
Artex.
Artex. Yeah, there you go. Nice.
The Bog of Sorrows. The Bog of Swamps of Sadness. That's what.
So there's your vine blights all around you as you gain your perceptions back. There's a very large purple-hued moon closer than home. And if you look up close enough, it's purple for a second, and then this is the most pitch red blood moon you've ever seen. Like it is a red moon. The purple hue is from this radiance of shadow that is, emanating everywhere in the Feydark. All right. Anybody? Valmir, no. Anybody above 20? Sweet. Anybody above 15?
I'm a 19.
19. Oh, wait. What did I get? 22. Sorry.
Oh, geez.
It was covered up by the dice on the thing.
Brody, what'd you get, Silas?
17.
Iggy.
19.
Silas. Yep. What'd you get?
6, baby.
Shamantas?
6.
Okay. Yeah, you are taken by this massive moon that is just like, it's like the whole horizon.
Is it like one of the moons? Is it like one of the moons I saw in my dream?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not that one. You're in a different plane of existence right now.
Gotcha.
All right. So Brody, you can see on the map. You see where you're at. Can you tell where the vine blights are?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
you see where you are with your white hair. Brody is just to the north, or not Brody. Ignatius is to the north of you, and Silas is just to the south of you in that little T formation you guys have, and then Cervantes is to your front. What do you want to do, dear sweet Brody?
Is that right behind me? Is that a vine blight? Is that what I'm saying?
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
Directly behind you is one coming out. I'm sorry that
Okay.
it's not. Let me add some more light. There we go.
Oh yeah, that's a little better.
Yep, there's one we'll say is just like moving up on you. It's right there.
Okay. Then I am just out of habit. I am going to turn around and actually, I'm going to yeah, I'm all of a sudden, like, just out of a reflex, the sword is in my hand, Eclipse is in my hand, and I turn around and attack it twice with Eclipse.
Okay. Go for it.
24 to hit on the first one,
Hits.
and 10 to hit, apparently.
Damage?
Yeah.
Yep. So you take a swing and you cut off a lot of the. So it's like there's like a moisture inside these vine blights, as you know what I mean. They look like a swamp thing here, and a big chunk of it swoosh, falls into the muck next to you guys as you begin to move. Is there anything else you'd like to do? But it's still alive.
It's still alive. So it did 13 plus a d6. So 14 points of damage.
Oh, total, or is that on top of the 10?
No, that's total.
Okay, still alive.
Yeah. Let's see, and that'll be it. I'm done.
Okay. And that brings Iggy.
Yeah, how far
You hear
apart are
behind
they?
you.
How far apart are they? Because I can't tell on the map. Like,
So each one is each circle below them is 5 feet, right? So your base or Cervantes's base is a reference for 5 feet.
because
Do you want me to point?
I'm thinking of casting Fairy Fire, and it takes effect in a 20-foot cube. So I'm not sure how many I could catch there.
Oh,
They're
you
kind of
asking
on
like
all different sides of us, though, right? So
they are a 20-foot could probably get the ones to the south if you threw it straight in the middle.
I'll just, you know what? Which one did Brody attack?
The one right
The one
behind you.
straight behind you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just go after that one.
For it.
It hasn't had a chance to go yet, right?
It has not.
So as an assassin, I have advantage on this check.
Yep.
Rolling. I rolled a nat 1 on one of my dice, so I think I get to re-roll that because I'm a halfling.
Okay.
Well, it didn't do me much better. So it looks like I got a 16 to hit.
I don't think that's bad. I think that hits. Give me 1 second. Pretty sure that does hit. I have too many toolbars up.
That's okay. They're not considered fey, right? They're just plants. So
Is everything here though? Yeah. So that's a medium plant, neutral evil, blah blah blah. Armor classes. You hit. You hit them.
okay. $18 damage.
All right. That one falls.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Armor Bagathis on myself.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Silas.
Okay, I'm going to cast Bless on my friends.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to have my duplicate, my invoke duplicity.
Okay.
So my little thing appears.
Okay.
And that's going to be basically right next to the one that's, I don't know, north of me, west of whatever, near me.
Okay. I gotta find a makeshift U real quick. All right. I'll put it down.
Fantastic.
And that's your action?
That's my action bonus action.
Okay. I'm gonna use a die for that. All right, that brings up the Vine Blights, who all begin to, around your feet, you begin to start feeling like things coiling around you. Can the four of you make a Constitution saving throw?
Plus a D4. Because we're blessed.
Wait a minute. It is a, wait, what? Hang on, I gotta make sure this save is correct. It's a strength saving throw, excuse me.
Oh, even better.
What'd you get, Brody?
Hold on, I gotta re-roll it. 11 plus 4, 15.
Okay, Cervantes?
27.
Okay, Silent.
I'm going to use a 1 point.
Okay.
We do have a party inspiration from Rascal.
And I have an inspiration myself for my special glasses I wore last time.
That's right. Go for it. Do you need it?
I do.
All right.
14.
Ooh, okay. And Ignatius.
So I rolled a 1, but I'm a halfling, so I got to re-roll that, and I got a 14 plus 4 for the bless, so 18.
Yeah. All right, fantastic. So all of these vines come reaching up out of you, and you all brush them away as four of them use their actions to have the swamp work against you. And then the rest of them will go into melee. This one moves in. Let's see. This one moves in. Brody. And this one moves in. Ignatius. And this one moves up to Cervantes. These four use a different action. So you all get a strike for one of these creatures. Okay. Constricting Vine. On Ignatius is an 11 to hit.
Does not hit.
All right. On Brody, a Constricting Vine, an 11 hit. I'm rolling all sevens again. There's
No,
something wrong.
does not hit.
That's 2 sevens in a row. What the fudge? All right.
Keep it up.
So gets a 1. Man, these dudes were sleeping when you guys showed up. These vines were like, huh? And then
Nice trap.
Silent. I rolled a 2. You're done. No, I had to. I feel like I just rolled the bad juju out of this die, so I'm gonna keep on keeping on. So these things walked up, and they're trying their best. Okay, they're trying their best. And that brings up Cervantes.
You just hear him yell, "Root and rally, circle and shield." Poof. Turnips of faith.
Okay.
And so that's a bonus action spell. And I'm going to turn around and attack the one that's attacking my buddies.
Okay, there's one that's attacking Silent that you can hit, or there's one that's attacking Ignatius you can hit.
We'll attack the one that's attacking Silith first.
Okay.
Plus 8 is 23 to hit.
Hits.
That is 6, 8. Hold on a second. I have to look at something real quick. Okay, so that's a 3. So 9 plus... So 14 on the first hit of damage.
Okay, it's still alive.
And then second swing is an 18 to hit.
Hits.
For another 11.
Okay. Dude is dead.
Nice.
I've
Anything
got your
else you like
back,
to do?
boys.
With the movement?
I will turn back around, and I think there's one coming towards me. I'll just face that one.
Okay. It's the top of the round. Brings up Brody.
I am going to I'm going to hit the one right behind us with Eldritch Blast. With one beam, and then flip around and hit the one that's attacking Cervantes with the other beam.
Okay.
Is it 21 on the first one?
Hits.
Oh wait, I'm hitting the one, and then 21 on the second one.
Hits.
And then first damage. Why is it taking so long? Is y'all's D&D Beyond running really slow?
It is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, because
It's just real nice. We trust you now.
Okay, D10. That's 3 plus 4 is 7, and 6 plus 4 is 10. So on the first one, it's 7 damage, and on the second one, it's 10 damage.
Okay, they're both still up. Anything else you'd like to do?
Bonus action. No, I'm just gonna stay right there.
Okay. That brings up Ignatius.
Okay.
It's not quite difficult terrain, but you think that if one of these entangles hits you, it's going to be real difficult inside this muck. You can still feel like it's like eels up against your feet as some sort of entanglement occurs.
I'm still at the back, right?
You are. I'm sorry that you're wearing dark clothes.
Yeah, you're right next to me.
Okay. So if I attack that one, Brody's beside, I'll get my sneak attack, I assume.
Yep, that's you, Ignatius.
Okay. I'm attacking. What's one against that creature? Okay. 18.
That hits.
Okay, rolling now. Ooh, that's horrible damage. I'm gonna reroll. I forgot as a piercer, I can reroll one of these dice. Much better. Okay, so I'll take 1 off 13. 18 damage.
If that was the one that's south it, that kills it.
The one at the back beside Brody and I. Does that kill it?
Yes, it's dead.
All right. I am going to use my my roguey action to hide behind a tree.
Okay.
The tree grabs you.
Yeah. You jump into these wait a minute vines. They're a bit sticky and stingy, but you're in there heading.
I have a 26 on my stealth.
Oh, yeah, you're gone. Silas, what would you like to do, buddy? You seem to be out of danger right now.
Well, I don't like that. I don't need that in my life. I'm here for danger. So bonus action, I move my duplicate next to the one up north. The one that was closer to Ignatius. There's one over there, right? Yes. And then I'll move up next to it as well, which with us being together like that, I will have advantage on my attack. So I'm going to attempt a divine strike on this guy.
Okay.
What could go wrong? What could go wrong with my brand new spear?
Ooh.
Let's do it.
I mean, I could tell you, but we'll just
I got a 19 on the die, so that's plus lots of stuff.
That hits.
But here we go. I don't drop the spear this time, even though I was dropping a lot while I was swinging it around in the last place, and I rolled like crap. So that's a total of 5 damage. Yeah, that's awesome. One of that was yeah. Thanks for the thumbs up. One of that damage was radiant.
There you go.
I don't know if that matters. The spear just lights up as the coin is like banging around on it. That's tied to the bottom of it.
Big and strong.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Can I have you guys all run another strength save as they try this one more time?
Well,
Ooh.
We're still blessed, right?
Whoever that was.
Yeah.
Did you use your bless?
yeah.
Oh yeah, bless.
You do. Y'all do. I'm going to use another luck point since I'm not blessed. Sweet.
I have no business making strength saving throws, but I think I've done it again.
What'd you do, Ignatius?
I got an 18 plus 4 for the bless, a 22.
Whoa. Oh my gosh, this is your moment. You are in the Feywild. This is your joint right here. Silent.
17.
Pass. Cervantes. 300.
No,
okay,
17.
Cool. Oh, okay. It's not very high. Yeah.
No, I
so
just happened to roll a 19 the
failed.
last time.
Yeah. If they pass, it gets pretty sporty. So they had to give it a try. Then it appears one's going for Cervantes. Needs a nat 20, misses that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. One goes back at. Ooh. Sorry, because. So should I roll a d6 to see who this thing's going to hit, Silas? All right. So 1, 2, and 3 is you.
I think so.
All right. It goes for your imposter. And it gets a 15 to hit. So probably would miss anyways. I should have rolled the to hit first. Well, we're trying our best here on Team Dungeon Master, but it's over to you, Cervantes.
There's a dude in front of me. Well, first off, I'm going to cast Divine Favor. Like, Tyr, bless me.
Okay.
And first swing is... let's see if it hits. That's not very good. 5 plus 8, 13. 14 to hit.
Did you add the bless?
Yeah.
Misses. No, that hits.
It hits? Oh, sweet.
Yep.
Ta-da!
8 plus 5 is 13 slashing damage. And then I'm going to use
It's dead.
Oh man, is there another one nearby?
It's dead.
Right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the gauntlet and do a forceful bash with it. Which this is a new, a new thing that I can do with it. Basically, acting as a shield, but I'm just gonna walk up and backhand it.
Okay.
So that's
If it's a strength save, it fails miserably.
No, it doesn't. But it's just it's an attack. So 16
I got you.
plus. It's 16 plus a bunch.
Yeah, you got it.
So 9. 14, 18, 18 slashing, and sorry, that's not right. 13 slashing, 4 radiant.
Okay. That one is looking really, really rough.
And then
that
that's
it?
it. That's it.
All right, that brings up Brody.
All right. I'm gonna hit the old Eldritch Blast at the one in front of Cervantes.
Okay.
15 to hit,
Hits.
and that one 14 points of force damage.
Dead.
And then I'll-
They bust into a billion. Like you're covered in kale, Cervantes, as this thing just gets shredded. Like you have just seaweed all over you.
Why couldn't it be clovers?
And then there's that one more that's over there. I'm gonna hit it.
Over where? Cervantes?
Yeah.
This one? And there's 2 over
Oh,
here.
no, is there not one still over there by Silith and?
Yes, Silith.
Yeah. I'm hitting that one for 24 to hit
Hits. Oh my goodness.
and 7 damage.
And you did 4, right? And then, yep. So that one's still up.
Yeah.
Why don't you say it a little louder, Tim?
I was
You did
trying to
all
back
5
up.
damage when you hit it.
Okay, this monster shows up. Is that anything else you want to do? Really?
I am going to. Yeah, that's all I'm going to do.
Okay, that brings up Ignatius, hidden in the bush.
Not it. I'm coming out to.
Careful, this one is really strong, and he's got a lot of hit points. It's tough to bring him down. So
I'm gonna jump out on him then. I see the threat. I'm attacking with advantage.
okay,
17 to hit.
it's
Whoop, whoop. Oh, I gotta remember I can re-roll one of these dice. Piercing. Okay, so that means I got. I'm surprised it can't work in my piercer thing. 17 plus 4 would be 21.
what? Damage?
21 damage. Yeah.
Yeah, you also turn that thing into seaweed and kale as it spits up this green like ichor, and it just silent. It hits you and your clone as it just coughs it up and then falls over dead. And then you see Ignatius.
I'm gonna pull Whisper Song out. I'm gonna look down in my pocket. I'm like, I hope you're getting all this. And then I'm going to.
He pulls the pocket closed.
I run into the bushes. I run into the bushes again, and I'm going to make a hide check, a stealth check.
Okay.
To vanish.
Okay.
Ooh, maybe not. Only an 11.
You think you are?
Yeah. Why you rolled an 11? Because when you opened up this thing and you hear Mr. Juicy Lopez / Puck say, he goes, you hear him be like, "No, close it." And one of the vine blights like looks over and begins bounding its way
As
towards
he's like, "No, close it." I'm like, "Why are you touching yourself in there?"
Don't yuck my yum! Ah! And he closes it. What's whose turn is that? That brings up Silith, who does a lot of damage.
Why
and he's doing real good.
Jerking yourself.
Oh, stop!
Jeez. All right, where are the bad guys
my
now?
pocket.
Oh my God. Jeez.
There's one here, and there's two over here still.
So how far away from me are they?
30 feet each.
Okay, bonus action, move my duplicate 30 feet, and then I move 30 feet, and together we will make this happen.
Okay.
Gangbusters.
Feel like maybe.
That's right. Feels like the first time. Feels like the very first time.
We should get some sort of bonus for quoting songs in this. This would be
Songs and dad
You
jokes.
do. The bonus of friendship.
So 14 to hit.
Hits. Good job. Wow. Am I not doing good at friend gaslighting or whatever right now? You're doing a good job.
Damn it. I seriously am rolling like shit. That's 6 damage.
Hey, damage is damage. You hear Puck go, "Great job! I like him." It was bounding towards. Okay, so that one stops. It was going to go towards Ignatius. The other two curve around the Great Knight and they move towards Brody to do their attack. Highest being a Elven Chain, huh? I have the wrong monster. Highest being a 16 to hit.
Nope.
Yep. So they lumber over, try to hit, and then Silas. Jeez, I'm rolling like it's you and me, man. I haven't even. Did I get a hit on these 10 creatures? Yeah. So this thing, like, it's just one of its, like vines, like, and just yeah. This is the worst combat encounter I have ever. Anyway, so we're trying our best. It's
touching me and making me feel uncomfortable.
I should have fudged a few of the rolls, but that brings back to the top is Brody.
No, me.
Yeah.
Is you said there's a couple more that in on me?
No, I get to go first.
Huh?
I get to
It's
go
Cervantes first. Sorry.
I'm gonna slide through the mud up to the one that just tried to hit Brody and see what happens. 6 plus 8, 14, 18 to hit.
That hits.
So this is gonna be with the sword. 8 plus 5 is 13 slashing.
Okay, still up. That's looking rough.
And then I'm gonna bash it with my fist. That's what was it? 13 plus a bunch more.
Yep. Hits.
And 8, 9, 10, 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that's dead.
Boosh. And
skadoosh.
Skadoosh. And then that's all I can do because I don't have any other bonus actions.
Right, Brody?
That makes sense.
All right. Let's do Eclipse to hit the one right in front of me.
Okay.
I rolled it. I don't know.
It was a nat 1.
Was it?
It was a nat 1.
Oh man.
It was a
Did
9.
was it really?
But it was a nat 1. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Then that one missed. Second attack.
No, it was a nat 1.
I don't see it.
What's that?
I saw it
I'll
roll
see
across
it.
my screen.
Like it hasn't come up in the feed.
It literally rolled across my screen. Your die.
But did it show up in the feed for you?
It also showed a 9, but it like I saw the roll on my screen.
Okay.
And it was a 1.
All right, then second attack is 25 to hit.
Yeah, I've been
Ooh,
seeing
that'll
both of
do
your
it.
guys's. Anytime you do the fake dice, they roll across my screen, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I think that's probably what's slowing everything down. So yeah, the second hit is forget it. First damage is 8 plus 4. So 12 points of damage from Eclipse.
Okay. It shudders and shambles, but it still stands.
All right. That will be my turn.
Ignatius.
Well,
Get him! Don't be scared.
is there any still standing near me?
You could go through a little bit of rough. You can go around and get this one with Silith. Yeah, you can either do Silith's or Brody's.
Let's do Silith.
All right.
Okay, so I'm just getting a regular attack because I wasn't hidden.
Should get advantage from flanking.
One
Right?
nat 20.
Ooh, that'll do it. Don't even do the math. How do you want to kill that one?
Hang on, we're gonna do the math because I just need.
Okay, fine.
So so just to be clear, max damage.
Yep, and then
And then roll it
max
again.
damage with modifiers, then roll the die.
And that's on all of the
Okay.
die.
That's on all the die. That's correct.
And then I get to reroll one for being a piercer. Oh,
I
and
thought
also
about that.
because I'm a piercer, I get an extra dice on a crit. Okay.
26 on that.
Much?
It was 26. It was 18 minus 1 plus 4 plus 5.
Thank you. 26. But then I have to add another 4d6 to another 24, and then plus the extra dice for having a. I guess I wouldn't add. No, I wouldn't add the dice twice because the piercer. No, I just roll for it. So 24 plus 26, 50.
Damn. I don't know how to make that look cool enough, but how do you do it? How do you kill this vine blight with 50 damage when it has 19 hit points? How do you kill its progeny and its family line for all eternity? How do you?
I feel like with my boots of striding and leaping, I sort of like bound out of the bushes, and stab it right through like the throat area, and its head just kind of falls off.
Nice. It falls into the muck and it sits there and writhes a little bit and then fades. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm just gonna smile at Silith.
All right, that brings up the last vine blight. Oh wait, no, Silith's turn. Silith, it dies, and you hear some rustling and some muck clapping behind you with Brody and Cervantes with a vine blight. You can see its shadow moving around in the moonlight.
If I can get in vision of it, I'm going to hit it with a firebolt.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah,
Do it.
Do it.
16 to hit.
Drag right here. So that hits.
Seven points of fire damage.
How do you want to do this?
I mean, I just wanted to turn to ash.
Okay. It falls. So Brody, yeah, you hit it with the eclipse, I think, on this one, was it not? You hit it with eclipse, and then you pull back, and this bolt strikes over your shoulder, and this thing falls into ash. The ash kind of floats up into the red, moonlight. Think this half moon is like high in the horizon, enormous moon, right? Like on the side, to your front. And as you look, you can see a path of muck ahead of you. And you see, go camera 4. You see a small hut. There's hair around the windows. And it sits kind of alone. There are some vines that seem to shudder and shamble around it as if the vines are still alive, but there's like a gauntleted path in front of you. Hey, thanks. Good call. Cause that's where we'll pick up on the next session.
Heck yeah.
Well done. I did 0 points of damage on you on that one. So I'm going to go to the locker room. I'm going to get my shit together in the next session. So I wanted to give you guys a good chance to kind of shake out some agency, what's going around in the world, and then obviously I just like rolling dice, so we get to do that.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought they had us in the first half.
I did too. I was hoping to entangle you guys and just like one, because Iggy's got like a 2 strength. I thought I had him for sure on an.
I had a 6. But with my piercer feat, I now have 7 strength. So I'm starting to work out. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
Still a minus, but yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's -2, but I have a ring of protection, which gives me a +1 on my saves, and I just got dumb lucky with the rolls. Plus the bless helps.
Ooh, all right, let's see who's out there
on you.
Hey, can we hit up? Let's do the Game Master Eric tonight. He was part of the St. Jude's thing. He's a nice, sweet guy. We'll raid off to him. Anybody got any announcements or anything like that? We're gonna show back up in this one, I believe, on the 11th of March. Lemon March.
Yes, that is correct. Back to normal.
And that'll be
back to normal.
Hut. Yeah.
Next Sunday, I'll be on GaryCon Live with Ed Greenwood, the legend.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Next Sunday.
We'll make sure we raid into you or vice versa. You mean this Sunday or next?
Next Sunday.
Okay. All right. I talked to Garner just a minute ago. I was like, hey, man, if you need aid, just pass us the keys and we'll go in there and we'll leave the place better than we left it. Keep it going. So anyways, Jeremy, you got anything coming up?
I'm starting to cast for Summer of Siege this summer. So I'm running an all dwarf campaign, I think.
Oops, all dwarves. Nice.
Yeah.
Is this on top of
our Castles of Crusades game in Crolion on Thursdays? Same world, but in the dwarf lands to the east of our current campaign. I'm going to run a summer Castles and Crusades campaign on Tuesday nights.
Okay, so we'll siege twice.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for people that are maybe interested to play in that.
Fantastic.
Last summer I played a Dwarven Bard all summer in that.
Oh, cool.
Ooh. Rekindle the Bard.
We like dwarves. That's
cool. It's almost summer again. Well, it's summer in Texas. It was
Yeah.
86 when I got in the car today. So
I
was
don't know
like,
when the summer. I don't know when Troll Lord's Summer of Siege is starting, but
never stopped for us.
No, this is true.
Brent, Chad, Brent, Skyler. All right.
I got nothing.
I got nothing.
Well, we'll raid.
Cool.
We'll raid as I begin to fade. This was my 97th game in the past like 2 weeks.
Thank you,
Tim's
Tim.
ready to.
Yeah,
Tim's
thank
ready
you.
to.
It was great.
Tim's getting me a sleepy poo.
Thank you,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, thank you guys. I hope that was fun and enjoyable, and you guys can give me the negative feedback off camera.
See everybody on Sunday then.
Ready? Good night, Drag. Good night, Canadian Ancient Gamer. Good night, everybody that hung out. Good night,